If your eggs still haven't been fertilized, you might as well learn how to cook them properly. From raw to rennet to hard-boiled egg, you will start by boiling some water, and once it is boiling, you will delicately incorporate your eggs into the mixture. I will discreetly introduce a duck egg and immediately start a timer. After 1 minute, I will have to add quail eggs to comply with the EI rule. Get an ice bowl ready on the side, and after a minute, I will remove the first quail egg. 1 minute later, I will remove a second quail egg and a chicken egg. Now listen very carefully. After 2 minutes 40, the duck egg has exploded. This shit scared me and burned my limbs. It's like it had some weird gas inside that made it explode. 2 minutes 30 is the optimal time to cook a runny quail egg. I will remove the last quail egg after 3 minutes, along with 1 egg. At 5:30, remove 1 egg because it's the optimal time for cooking an egg molly. At 7 minutes, I'm guessing the duck egg should be cooked. I will then remove the last eggs at 8 minutes and 9 minutes so we can have a very complete test. Now to break a shell ergonomically, you should break its ass and then break a circle motion around it. Removing the shell underwater is much easier, but in the restaurant there is always some fucking branquignol who does it above the water. Unfortunately, this first egg is a miserable failure. As you can see, the egg white is still a little bit undercooked. It is still translucent around the yolk, but we do not waste protein in this house. For my next trick, I will remove the head from this egg, and this one is perfect œuf à la coque. You can see I discovered the yolk by moving the egg around. I will put it on the lid of my blender and break the next egg. Break all around it. The goal is to break the ass and go up to the head. This way, when you are in water, you can remove the shell like jacket. Now this egg is very soft. It will be my first artifact. Slice into it and notice how the yolk is completely raw. For my next trick, I will open the duck egg which exploded. It shattered in half just like this. The white has a very weird texture just like swan eggs, but the yolk seems to be cooked perfectly on the outside, and in the middle it is still orange and humid but still cooked. It now looks like shit, but I know someone who would be very interested. Adolf loves when his eggs are not fertilized. Very good boy. The next egg is still soft and looks very similar to the previous one. However, the first one has a completely raw yolk, while in the second one it is cooked. It has a jelly texture, which happens at 65 degrees Celsius. It is what differentiates the Americans from the French gastronomists. And then for my next trick, the egg is almost cooked, but the yolk is still humid inside. And then for my next trick, the egg is almost cooked, but it's still a little bit orange inside. I will then reorganize my eggs. And for my next trick, this one is basically hard-boiled, but you won't believe what's coming. For my last trick, I will spoon the egg. Introduce the spoon under the shell and go around the egg carefully. This way you can get it all out easily. Now this one is definitely almost completely cooked. I unfortunately can't show you the next one because I left the egg box on the stove. The other eggs exploded and then my house was on fire. So instead, appreciate this masterclass. I will merely salt them with real man salt and airdrop some eggs into my face. You now perfectly know how to cook your eggs like you desire. If you don't press follow, you will forget everything immediately.